Hi there, no music tonight. Oh well. I'm Diana Montfort. This is the Diana Montfort Show. I am the world's first transgender television journalist. And we are shooting this, and I'm telling you why we're shooting it on the day we're shooting it, because the day is important. We are shooting this on February 24th, 2017. My guests are a wonderful friend of ours whom you've seen many a time and hopefully will continue to see many a time. Trans activist and NYTAG co-founder, Ms. Tanya Walker. And I know she has a bunch of other names, but it's easier just to say Tanya Walker.
Yeah.
And a new friend, Karima Fatima, yes, who is, both of whom are transgender activists. Karima Fatima is, as you can see, a lady of the Muslim faith. And I do mean lady, she is a post-op lady. So we have to make that clear because some of us are, some of us aren't, and some of us have it thrust upon us. Anyway, we're going to talk about Trump. And we're going to show you film of last night's demonstration in front of the Stonewall Inn, where it all started in 1969. Well, last night, February 23rd, 2017, many of your favorite trans activists were there, were giving speeches. We're going to see Melissa Sklarz, lawyer Jill Weiss, trans man politician Mel Wymore, and of course the wonderful Ms. Tanya Walker. And do you think we can run that film now and show it so people know what we're talking about?
And all of my friends and family, no longer will we have other people speak for us. Donald Trump and his regime need to know transgender people are here and now, and we are empowered, and we will not step down. We live in New York City. New York City, we are protected. We come here from all over the world. We come here to be empowered. We come here to build life. All of my friends, my family have all come here to be trans and to be LGBT in New York. And we are going to let him know that our movement here, our community, will go forth and let him know that no more power away from trans youth. Trans youth need to be protected, and so that we can go forth and empower everyone. Thank you for being here tonight.
When trans youth are under attack, what do we do? When trans youth are under attack, what do we do? When trans youth are under attack, what do we do? Hi, I'm Tanya Walker. I'm the co-founder of New York Transgender Advocacy Group, and we have to resist this administration. An attack on one LGBT person is an attack on the whole LGBT community. We will not tolerate this from this administration. We will not tolerate telling trans people which bathroom they can use. This is more than a bathroom issue. This is a human and civil rights issue that needs to be addressed in our country. And yes, it falls under Title IX of the Civil Rights Law. And we will not take it anymore. We will not take it sitting down. When trans people are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When trans people are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When trans people are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. Thank you.
Hello, New York! Are we here to protect our transgender kids? My name is Jillian Weiss from the Transgender Legal Defense and Education Fund. Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
We are in court defending transgender people from the attacks of the
you know, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it because I'm a lawyer. I believe in the rule of law, and we are going to be in there fighting for transgender people. It's not an issue of who stands in a particular position of power. It's a question of fairness. It's a question of human rights. It's a question of following the law. One guidance may have been withdrawn, but Title IX is still there protecting people from sex discrimination, including transgender kids. And what I want to tell you is that we'll be in court fighting for you every single day without stop until we move this so that transgender kids can come out at school and not have to wonder, am I okay? Am I going to be supported? Am I going to be harassed today by my administrators? So stand strong, let's stand together, and together let's protect our transgender kids. Thank you.
All right. I'm Congressman Jerry Nadler.
You're not afraid of your
This
constituents?
latest assault by the Trump administration on LBGT rights is an outrage, and we won't take it lying down. But we have never taken these things lying down. I remember when we fought DOMA. You remember DOMA? And I remember when we stood here and celebrated the Edie Windsor victory in the Supreme Court case. I remember when we couldn't get marriage equality through Congress. But I remember when we stood here, when we stood on the steps of the Supreme Court and celebrated the victory in the Obergefell case that established marriage equality. And established it in a way that no Trump and nobody like him can take away or challenge. And now we stand here at the beginning of a fight that I don't think is going to last too long to resist the assaults on transgender youth. Leave it to someone like Donald Trump to mount such an assault. Leave it to someone like Jeff Sessions to mount such an assault. It's traditional. First, you prosecute people for trying to register black voters in Alabama. Then you attack transgender youth. Why not? It's the same tradition. And it's the same tradition that we will fight and defeat and crush. As was said here before, non-discrimination against transgender youth is the law. It's in Title IX of the Civil Rights Act. Title IX will prevail, the courts will prevail, and that little man in the White House will go slinking home.
When trans youth is under attack, what do we do? When trans youth is under attack, what you do? Good evening once again, my name is Kim Watson. Good evening once again, my name is Kim Watson. Yes, I've been doing this work for the past 20 plus years. And I want all of us to stand in solidarity and understand this is not a state issue. This is a civil rights and human rights issue. I want us to understand that your bathroom is my bathroom. I want you to understand that all we do is pee and poop. That's all. I want you to understand our trans youth are our generation. That's what our trans youth are here for. Please, please let this man understand that this is civil rights and human rights, and this is illegal to do. It is illegal to do. How dare you tell a child not to use the bathroom? I am a mother of myself. I have a 7-year-old. Oh my God, I think the school will go down if they told me my child couldn't go to a bathroom. Please, please, please. If anything, let your kids come home. Kim Watson will be there for your kids. Understand that once again, this is not a state rights issue. This is civil rights and human rights. This is against the law. This is against the law. Please. Our children are under attack. We have to stay firm. We have to stay angry. We have to stay woke. We have to stay woke. When our children are under attack, what do we do? Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I want to thank you all for being here. My name is Brian Ellicott, and I'm a transgender adult from Staten Island. I work in the office of Councilmember Carlos Menchaca and one of the first transgender people to work in the New York City Council. I'm here to say to the trans youth across the city, across the state, and across the country that you are loved, that you are seen, that you are respected, that your life has value and dignity. I'm also here to tell the federal government that we as New Yorkers are fighters. That we will be heard and we will resist.
Not 1 inch, 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 not 1 inch.
I do, however, want to say thank you to the amazing elected officials who are allies to the transgender community. I want to say thank you to Congressman Jerry Nadler. I want to say especially thank you to Congresswoman Nydia Velázquez. To Assembly members Deborah Glick and Dick Gottfried. To Council members Jimmy Vaca, Corey Johnson, and my amazing boss Carlos Menchaca, thank you very much. When trans youth are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When trans youth are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kara St. James, Executive Director of New York Transgender Advocacy Group. So, in the tradition of the community I come from, not only being trans, but also African American from Beaumont, Texas, I'm going to ask folks to do a call and response song, and this is a civil rights song that I feel speaks to what we're dealing with this current administration. So I'm not a singer, but I want your support, and together we'll make it happen, okay? You ain't gonna let nobody turn us around, turn us around, turn us around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn us around. We're gonna keep on fighting, keep on marching, marching to freedom's come. Yes. One more time. Ain't gonna let nobody turn us around, turn us around, turn us around. Ain't gonna let nobody turn us around. We're gonna keep on walking, keep on marching, fighting till freedom comes. Yeah, thank you. So why I feel that song is important is because, as my fellow colleague and co-founder of NITAC, Tanya Walker, said, this is not just a trans right issue, this is a civil rights issue. And this is an issue that we all have to be a part of. And so I'm asking everyone who is not trans to get involved, stand in solidarity with us, get the word out that this is everyone's fight. And as Mel Wymore said earlier, if you have relatives in Arizona, Indiana, get the word out to them as well to stand up and support our community. One of the most important elections is the mid-election. It's called the mid-season election, which will, midterm election, thank you, which will be next year. So we need to make sure that we are mobilizing, not just here in New York State, New York City, but we need to start mobilizing the folks throughout the Midwest, throughout the South, and the rest of the United States, so that when 4 years come, we will have a new administration that is inclusive of all of us. Thank you. Thank you.
When transgender youth are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When transgender youth are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. My name is Mariko, and I'm the mother of a 17-year-old transgender daughter at Harvey Milk High School. And her rights are being under attack by President Trump's refusal to protect her civil rights. Is anybody else ticked off? Yeah. When Sammy was just 6 years old, she told me she was a girl. We didn't know what that meant, and we didn't know how to move forward. But we knew that we loved her. We understood what love meant, and even if we didn't understand what being transgender meant, we knew what it meant to support her. I have never been so scared of the hate that has been given permission by this administration to exist. My husband and I have been supporting her, loving her, and protecting her for 11 years. Because that's what mama bears do. Any other mama bears out there? I don't want one more family, one more mama or papa to fight the same fight I have been fighting for 11 years. Attorney General Seth Sessions and Secretary DeVos believe that my child's civil rights should be left to the states. Does anyone think that my child should risk Jim Crow type laws depending upon what state she lives in? Title IX protects our children's civil rights, and we cannot let that be taken away. We are going to continue making sure that our children don't lose these protections at all levels of government. That's right. When transgender youth are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. Woo. And this is another proud mama. Yeah.
The original Mama Bear, so she's OG for all of us. So I'm the proud parent of a trans child, and what I know and believe in my heart is acceptance is protection. Acceptance is protection for all kids, and especially for trans kids. As a parent, I want all three of my children to know that they can be exactly who they are and they can live their lives authentically. Rescinding protections for trans kids puts them at risk, and it strips them of their dignity. Teaching kids to be intolerant of their peers is terrible for all children. And it is dangerous and detrimental for trans children. Incredibly dangerous. Rescinding protections puts our most vulnerable children at risk. And it sends a message to all students that intolerance is acceptable, and we know it's not. We are here to love, accept, and protect. As a parent, that's what we do every day. And that we have to fight for this for our children is shameful. We will not go back. We will not go back. Acceptance is protection. We love our kids. We want all of our kids to be safe and healthy and protected. Thank you.
How's it going, New York? Are we ready to stand up for trans kids? My name is Shelby Chestnut. I'm with the New York City Anti-Violence Project, and it's beautiful to look out and see all of your faces. Like you, I'm deeply outraged by the Trump administration's recent rescinding of support for transgender students, whoa, that's much better, accessing bathrooms, limiting their bathroom access. We as New Yorkers now more than ever need to take a strong stance and send a clear message that we will not tolerate this disregard and violations of trans students' rights. All students deserve dignity and respect, and sending this message is not welcome in our city or in our state. While this announcement does not change the laws and protections as it relates to Title IX, it does send chilling messages that trans students' rights as well as LGBT rights broadly are under attack and not a priority for the Trump administration. I can tell you as someone who grew up trans and gender nonconforming and daily avoided the bathrooms in school and in public accommodations, that this is a real safety risk, and it's something we need to make a priority to ensure the livelihood of all people, but particularly trans students. And we as New York can be leaders as we demand this nation uphold the rights of trans people, particularly trans students. So let's work together, let's call our elected officials, let's call our congressmen, our Senate, and send us a clear message to Donald Trump that this hate and bigotry is not welcome in our city, our state, or our nation. Thank you.
Hello? My name is Sophia Lopez. And I'm a youth organizer and coordinator at Uprose. Uprose is a social justice and environmental organization. My purpose of being here, hold on guys. My purpose of being here is to defend my trans community. It is now more than ever important for us, the trans community, to organize and unite. Uniting, we can show that whatever Trump or Republicans do to change laws that protect us, that we will be strong and fight for our rights. The same way we can change laws, we can change hearts as a community, united. As a 16-year-old who attends a public school in the Bronx, and as a trans female, I should be able to use a bathroom with whatever gender I identify as. Young trans women aren't safe in men's bathrooms. So many trans women are harassed by straight men, especially in male bathrooms. Where's our protection?
That's right.
When I was young, I realized that I identify as a female, but I didn't know how to express it. When I was 9, I was brought to the Kiki scene, which is an LGBT event, or as we know, the ballroom scene.
Yeah.
I soon joined the house of Ha Mulan. And that's when I really started to express myself, when I fully embraced my female identity. But I was still afraid to come out because of the way society is now. Once I came out to my family, who are very supportive, they asked me what I wanted to do, or if I wanted to change since I identify as a female. I responded that I would like to go to Common Law and tradition to become the woman who I am today. I've come a long way, and now I'm protecting and defending my trans and LGBT community. Thank you for hearing my story.
Hi, New York City! Hi! Yes, this is my people, this is my family! I have nobody in the United States, but I have all of you, and that's all I need. My name is Cecilia Gentili. I'm the Assistant Director of Policy at GMAC. And I made it over here without an education, And you know why? Because I had to drop school, because I couldn't use the bathroom, right? That was for me. That was in Argentina, and that's when I decided to come to the United States, looking for a better future for myself. Today, that I made the United States my country, I'm ashamed to say that I wish I could go back to Argentina, because the laws there are much better, and it's a shame that the United States is not protecting trans children. I just saw this child behind me, and I saw myself 40 years ago, and I just couldn't stop the tears out of my eyes. Do not let this child have to go to the bathroom where she's not gonna feel okay. Let's not do this, please. Let's not do this to our country.
Well, hi there. That was a demonstration on Thursday, February 23rd, 20,000. What is the year?
2017.
2017, yes. And my eyes are moist from watching this because it was so moving. That took place in front of the Stonewall Inn, where it all began in 1969. This took place last night. We are shooting this on February 24th. And my guests are, as I've said, transgender activist Tanya Walker, whom you've seen before, and a new friend, Karima Fatima, another transgender activist. And we are not going to take any crap from any crappy little politician who thinks that he can do away with the Constitution and other protections, and that is that. And what's that? What were they saying last night? What do we do?
When trans youth are under attack, what do we do? Act up, fight back. When trans youth are under attack, what do we do? Act up, fight back.
Okay, and on that cheerful note, and we sure as hell will fight back, and this fascist dictator will not do away with our rights or anyone's civil rights. Anyway, I'm Diana Montfort. This has been the Diana Montfort Show. Again, my guests have been transgender activist Tanya Walker and Karima Fatima. And even if no one else loves you, I love you, and resist, resist, resist. See you next time. Bye.